It was a chilly evening in Elmwood, and my friend Sarah was getting dinner ready. The night before, she had made a big batch of her well-loved potato salad for a picnic, and she was thinking about serving the leftovers. As she reached for the bowl in the fridge, I stopped her. "Hold on, Sarah," I said. "Some foods just aren't meant to be reheated. This isn't just a kitchen myth. Reheating certain foods can actually pose serious health risks, especially for older adults or people with weakened immune systems. Some foods, when cooled and reheated improperly, can harbor dangerous bacteria or develop harmful compounds that may lead to food poisoning or other health issues." In this article, we'll take a deep dive into which foods should never be reheated and why, along with safe food handling practices. Then, we'll also explore which foods must always be reheated to ensure they are safe to eat. The forbidden 5 foods you should never reheat. Certain foods can become toxic or harmful after reheating, even if they were safe when first cooked. Here are 5 common offenders that you should avoid reheating at all costs. 1. Potatoes. Cooked potatoes seem harmless, but they can become a serious health hazard when mishandled. When cooked potatoes are left at room temperature for more than 2 hours, they can become a breeding ground for Clostridium botulinum. This bacterium produces a toxin that causes botulism, a rare but potentially fatal illness that affects the nervous system. Reheating the potatoes will not destroy the botulinum toxin once it has developed. Safe handling tips: always refrigerate cooked potatoes within 1 hour of cooking. Store them in an airtight container in the fridge. Consume them within 3 days. For best safety, prepare only enough potatoes for 1 meal to avoid leftovers. 2. Mushrooms. Mushrooms contain complex proteins and enzymes that begin to break down quickly after they are cooked. Reheating mushrooms can cause chemical changes that lead to digestive issues such as bloating, stomach pain, or nausea. In more serious cases, reheated mushrooms can cause cardiovascular problems like heart palpitations or elevated blood pressure. These effects are especially dangerous for older adults or individuals on heart medication. Safe handling tips: eat mushrooms immediately after cooking. If you need to store them, place them in the refrigerator within 30 minutes. Consume cold mushrooms within 24 hours and never reheat them. 3. Chicken. Chicken is notorious for harboring bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. After cooking, the protein structure of chicken changes. Reheating it does not restore the original quality, and in fact, it may produce new compounds that irritate the digestive tract. If cooked chicken is left out too long at room temperature, bacteria can grow rapidly. Reheating does not reliably kill all of the toxins those bacteria may have produced. Safe handling tips: refrigerate cooked chicken within 1 hour. Divide large portions into smaller containers so they cool down faster. Store in the refrigerator and consume within 2 days. If you must reheat chicken, make sure it is heated to an internal temperature of 165 F 74 Celsius. 4. Rice. While rice itself isn't harmful, a bacterium called Bacillus cereus can be present in uncooked rice and survive the cooking process. If cooked rice is left at room temperature for more than an hour, this bacterium multiplies and releases heat-resistant toxins. These toxins can cause foodborne illness symptoms like vomiting and diarrhea. Unfortunately, reheating rice won't destroy these toxins. Safe handling tips: after cooking, cool rice quickly by spreading it into a thin layer on a tray. Refrigerate within 1 hour. Use within 24 hours and only reheat once. Never leave cooked rice at room temperature for extended periods. 5. Spinach and other leafy green. Spinach and similar leafy vegetables like kale, lettuce, and Swiss chard are naturally high in nitrates. When these vegetables are cooked and then left to cool, bacteria may convert nitrates into nitrites. Reheating the vegetables can convert nitrites into nitrosamines, compounds that are considered carcinogenic. Nitrosamines may also impair the blood's ability to transport oxygen, leading to symptoms like dizziness or shortness of breath. Safe handling tips: cook only as much spinach or leafy greens as you need for 1 meal. If you have leftovers, cool them quickly using an ice bath. Store in the fridge and consume within 24 hours. Do not reheat these vegetables under any circumstances. The necessary 3 foods you must always reheat. While some foods should never be reheated, Others must be reheated thoroughly to kill pathogens and make them safe to eat. Here are 3 foods that should always be reheated properly. 1. Pork. Pork can be contaminated with parasites, such as Trichinella spiralis, which causes trichinosis, though rare. Today, this condition can still occur and leads to muscle pain, fever, and other serious symptoms. Reheating pork thoroughly ensures any lingering pathogens are destroyed. Safe reheating tips. Always reheat pork to an internal temperature of 165 F 7 for C. Use a food thermometer to check the temperature in the thickest part of the meat. Avoid reheating pork multiple times. 2. Soups with meat or vegetable soups are often stored in large batches, and large volumes of liquid cool unevenly. This creates an ideal environment for bacteria to grow. Some bacteria can thrive even at refrigerator temperatures and may produce toxins that aren't destroyed by mild reheating. Safe reheating tips. Bring soup to a full rolling boil for at least 1 minute. Stir the soup well while heating to ensure even temperature throughout. Use leftovers within 3 days and do not reheat more than once. 3. Ground meat dishes. Like whole cuts of meat, ground meat has more surface area exposed, allowing bacteria to mix throughout. That makes it more prone to contamination. Inadequate reheating can leave pockets of the dish undercooked and unsafe. Safe reheating tips. Always reheat ground meat dishes to an internal temperature of 165 F 7 for C. Stir frequently while heating to make sure heat is evenly distributed. Do not reheat more than once. Final thoughts. When in doubt, throw it out. It might feel wasteful to throw away food, but reheating certain dishes can be far riskier than starting fresh. The cost of getting food poisoning or worse is far greater than the cost of a new meal. This is especially true for older adults, children, and individuals with weakened immune systems who are more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses. Proper food safety starts with proper storage and awareness. Know which foods are safe to reheat and which ones are not. Stick to recommended storage times, use a food thermometer, and never leave cooked foods sitting at room temperature. So next time you're eyeing that leftover bowl of potato salad or spinach, think twice. Your health and your family's may depend on it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We truly appreciate your interest, support, and the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes of your day with us. It means a lot to us, and we hope you found the information helpful, inspiring, or at the very least worth your time. If you enjoyed the content or learned something new, we'd be incredibly grateful if you gave it a thumbs up, shared it with someone who might benefit from it, or left a comment to let us know your thoughts. Your feedback helps us grow and continue creating videos that matter to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you won't miss out on future updates. Once again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.